Greetings traders. I am here and I've just taken a long position into the market. The computer, which is controlling the oil market like all other markets, has just given an indicator that it is going to go long here. So I have taken a long position, and as you can see, it's at the top of the chart. I've taken the long position right smack at the top of the chart, right where you think it's going to go back down again. I've taken a long position. I am long here. This thing is going to shoot higher. I'm probably going to adjust it to an 80 tick exit. I'll be right back. Okay, this thing is shooting higher here, as you can see. It's taken off. I'm going to set this for an 80 tick exit. I'll be right back. I'm going to set it right now. Actually, I decided to go ahead and place it for a 70 tick exit. I've got it sitting up at 31.97 for 70 ticks. This is very high mathematics right here. I probably could go for a bit more, but I want to keep the math real high. So as you can see, I took an entry right at the top of the chart right there. The computer gave away a tell that it was going to move up. I took the entry right at the very tip top of the chart, right where most traders would go short right there, thinking that this thing has got resistance right there and that it's going to, not be able to break through the resistance and come on back down. The computer told me that it would go higher and would keep going, and that it would hit this 70 tick exit as well. So, I am showing you again the power of knowing how the computer works in advance before it even happens. And I am showing it to you, and you are seeing the amazing, incredible phenomenon and accuracy of this system, which is the fact that everything, all financial markets outside of individual stocks, are controlled by a computer program, all in advance. If you know how the computer works, you can take these kind of trades. It's that simple. I will be back to show you the progression and of course the outcome of this trade. Just wanted to show that it's getting close. We're up here at 70. My exit's at 97, so about 30 ticks away from the exit here. It made it all the way up to 74. It's like 23 ticks away from the exit. It may come down a bit here, or it may not. It may keep pressing up. Doesn't matter either way. It doesn't matter. I'm going to hold it. It's going to make it to the exit. As you can see, it's coming down. It's just shaking the tree, getting people to get out, getting people to go short. They don't know which way to really go. The way to really go is to keep going up for right now. So you can see how the market catches people, catches them going the wrong way. It catches them to get out early. But when you know the mathematics, this basic simple math behind how the computer works, you know where to get in and where to get out. You cannot beat that. You cannot substitute that for any trading system in the world. I will be back, and I'm going to show you that it is going to hit this exit for 70 ticks from 27 to 97 for 70 ticks. 70 tick trade. The mathematics on it is very high. I'll be back. Okay, I just wanted to show the progression of this trade here. Now, after riding this trade all the way up to here, it had come all the way back down to my entry here, and then it has gone all the way back up, and it has broken above that previous high, just made a new high of 85, which is within striking distance of my exit there, 12 more ticks above that high. It is still going to make it there. I'm still holding it, still waiting, still patient. Imagine if I had gotten out somewhere down here as it was coming down, not knowing that it was going to go back up again, not knowing that it would go up and hit that exit. I would have taken, far less profit than what I simply am going to be able to take. As I said, there is no substitute for knowing how the computer works behind all of the movement. When you know that, you know your entry, you know your exit, you have the market mastered. It's that simple. It really is that simple. Of course, the challenge is to learn how the computer works, obviously. That is, you know, a little bit of a challenge, does take some practice, does take a little bit of, you know, familiarizing yourself with it and studying my videos and, you know, asking me questions if you are confused about anything, that type of thing. But once you learn, you know it. And it's a new skill that you can use for yourself to be able to make money. It's that simple. Okay, as you can see, it has come down a little bit. I am still holding. It's still going to go up. I'll be back. Even though the clock says 9:07 a.m., that's Pacific Standard Time, California time. But to me, my current location, it's actually a little after 12 midnight here, 12:07 right now. On Friday night. It's not Friday morning here. Friday morning like it is in California. It's Friday night. Actually, it's just technically it's Saturday now. Saturday, January 23rd, where I currently am. So it's late here, and I'm tired. Want to go to sleep. And I'm really hoping, really wishing this thing would stop playing games and go up here and break the high and go hit the exit. You know, I don't know why, but it's just taking a long time today to do it. Sometimes it does that. Sometimes it does it quick, like it did yesterday. Also, another thing, as you can see, I was in it up here, and then it came all the way back down to my break even, and then it went up and went higher, and then it came all the way back down again to below my entry, and I still held on to it and been riding it all the way back up since. You know, sometimes it'll just keep on going to the exit. Sometimes it'll do stuff like this. I learned a long time ago the best way to play it is just that if you know what the entry is and you know how far it's going to go, especially if you're, you know, doing a conservative figure, leaving some buffer, a buffer zone there, then it's best to just hold it and let it go. Because if you try to, if you play it, you know, if you try to say, oh well, you know, I'll sell it up here, I'll buy it back down here, or I'll sell, you'll miss the ones that just keep on going. And you know, I don't know what the mathematics on that is, but it's probably somewhere around 50-50 or so, where 50% keep on going and 50% will come back down and play this game like this. You know, you really don't want to miss the 50% that just keep on going. And if you just play it this way every time, you get all of them. The only ones you don't get are the ones that don't make it to your exit. But again, if you're playing fairly conservative, like I am doing, a 70 tick exit is fairly conservative. You should be able to make it. Of course, no. Sometimes it would be more conservative to go with like a 50 tick or 60 tick, but on this particular one, it's a 70 tick is conservative because of what oil has been running lately. Its range, and you always want to go by its range, which of course I track within my charting service every day. So under the current circumstances, 70 ticks is relatively conservative. So it should make it to the exit mathematically. I also have gotten another signal since the first one. I've gotten another one to go long again. So it should go up and break that high, go up and hit the exit. How much higher it will go, I can't say. Could go quite a bit higher, actually. I would say maybe 40 ticks or so higher, maybe. And you know, I'm just going to go with the high mathematics. Again, I really wish it would do it soon. If it doesn't do it pretty soon, like maybe within another hour, I'm probably not going to be able to stay up much longer. Maybe I'll just go ahead and exit at that point. But I'm still waiting. Anyway, I just wanted to show that I'm still in this trade, and you know, I just want to make the 70 ticks like I should be able to make mathematically. Simple as that. Just wish it wasn't taking so long. I'll be back. If I'm not back to show you the trade when it happens, the exit when it happens, I'll show it to you when I get up. But I'm letting this trade go, and if I do turn my back on this trade, I will put a break-even stop on it and let it go. Anyway, I'll come back and show it to you. Hello traders, I am back. It's the morning for me. It's 9:30 a.m. in the morning, and as you can see, it's 6:30 p.m. on California time. It's now Saturday morning for me, and when I woke up, the price on the software here has gone back to zero. And the reason for that is, there can only be one reason, is that it had to get disconnected. I must have lost connection with the internet. And then what happened is when it reconnected to the internet again, it zeroed itself out. Because what happens is that this goes by the West Coast time of the day. And at, let's see, what time is it? It's about, I think it's 3 p.m. or 2:45 p.m. So about a little over 3 hours ago, 4 hours ago, this thing reset itself. See, what happens is the new day starts at that time. So I think it's 2:45 p.m., maybe 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. The new day starts. And when the new day starts, the software resets itself. Now normally what happens is I just let it go, and then the price will show up here that I made, because it doesn't get disconnected. But if it gets disconnected, when the software reconnects itself automatically, which I have it set to do, it resets the price as well, if it happens after that time. So that's what happened, is the day was over with, then it reset itself, but it wouldn't show unless it got disconnected and then it reconnected again. That's why it shows zero. So there's no way for me to show what I had made. But you can see here that I was in the trade, and you can see it finally broke up. Here was my exit at 31.97, I think it was. So it made it at roughly 11:10, let's say 11:15, something like that, Pacific Standard Time. So, and I think I went to bed right about here. I went to bed right about here, like around 10:30 roughly, 10:30. So I just had to wait a little bit longer, like not even one more hour, and it made it. But I went to sleep last night because I was so tired. So anyway, I'm back up now, and see, I'm up now. It's morning time for me at 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So I'm on a completely different time zone here now. But I just wanted to show you that the trade did in fact make it. It didn't come back down to my stop or anything. It kept going up, and it made it to the exit. According to the software, I made 3,460. So anyway, I just wanted to show you that the trade was successful, and it's now the weekend, and I'll be back next week to do some more trading. I hope your traders are doing well, and I hope those of you that belong to my charting service are nailing these trades with me, just like you see me doing. If not, and you need help, I will be starting a mentoring program this week, and I will start helping you. Okay? Have a good weekend out there, everybody. Happy trading.